Am I right?
Yeah.
I'm looking.
No, you should be sitting down.
I should be sitting down.
Yeah.
Are you looking too low?
I'm gonna look above your head to about.
Yeah. Look at his.
I'm just gonna look at your belly. I'm just gonna look at your belly button.
Here we go.
I'm not looking up there. No, I won't be right. I'll be looking up.
Well, it would be the right because you're looking up to me because I'm a powerful journalist. So we'll start with are drones what is the importance for drones in the future of journalism?
I look, drones are as important or as not important as any other tool that journalists use. Essentially, that's what it is. It's just another tool. It's just another way journalists can tell a story. It's not the story. It's just another way of doing it.
Should people be concerned about their privacy in regards to drones? Is there any difference between that and normal cameras that we use?
I don't think people should be any more concerned about drones than any other tool that journalists use. If journalists work within ethical bounds, within moral codes, I think, and even within the bounds of the law, they're going to continue to do their jobs the way that we would expect them to do. The issue with drone journalism, as with any other journalism that is done outside codes of conduct or ethical codes, is that anyone basically can do whatever they want these days. It's an extremely difficult area to try to control, and that's why you have professional journalists versus those who would describe themselves as journalists, but who kind of operate outside those codes.
And what's the biggest change that drones would bring on the industry? Obviously safety, especially war-torn areas, would be one of them.
Look, as with a lot of things, the technology that's come with the drones for journalism is technology that's been used for other purposes before this. So it's come from a military background, so unmanned flight, basically, attach a camera, and you reduce the risk of injury to humans. So yeah, there is clearly a safety option there. That's something that can be taken into consideration when covering not only war-torn areas but disaster areas. So you'll see recently footage of the Nepal earthquake and so forth. In some spectacular images that have come from the drones, where people would not normally be able to get into inaccessible areas. It's not a case of just doing it because you can, but that would be a good example of where they've come in very handy.
And in regards, is drones going to be a constant, or is it going to be more of a flash in the pan for journalism? Is it going to be replaced easily?
I don't think it'll be a flash in the pan, but I think it'll be an evolution. So this is something that we're engaged with now, things that are being used, there's drone journalism associations and so forth. But who's to say what the next thing is? But I think what we need to keep in mind is that it is just another tool that journalists can use to tell their story. The essence of telling the story is still the journalist, not the tool.
I think we're good.
Cool.
Thank you, Sean.
Instead of sitting up, Sean.